All right, we are back. I'm going to leave the in-game music going for a little while, just to kind of have that in the background. We're in Satisfactory. This is update 5 in the experimental branch. We are working on the Metroplex build. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. I'm going to do some math and figure out how much copper we need to bring in. Not sure what we're going to need all the copper sheets for, but right now we need to sort out a few things. It's going to involve a lot of underground belts and stuff too. Cerebral tag, you're still here. Math. Well, here we are at the front of the Metroplex build. You can see right away I've got some inconsistencies. I need to take these signs and put them in other places. So we might do that as well. But really what I want to do is a couple things over in this building in the back. I want to get our copper production going so that we can start making motors and stators while we work on the other decorative stuff. So the idea there is to do that. Now, I've heard that it's better to have DirectX 12. So we'll see if this is better or worse. Hopefully it's better. Let me know if you see issues in OBS. I have been having trouble with Streamlabs OBS for the last couple days, actually. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Let me just check. Let me just try to type something in here. No, my keystrokes are being pretty accurate in OBS. So like if I switch over here in Streamlabs to say hi to the chat, that's pretty smooth. I was waiting forever for keystrokes to show up the other day. Oh, it was dropping 80% of the frames. Interesting. I do have some frame stutters that happen on this computer, and I don't know why. Also, is that? Oh no, that's straight ahead. I find it difficult to sort out. Like I don't know what's causing the frame stutters. There's weird glowy effects that happen around these things. Can you see that? It's like a weird green glow around the edge of the pillars. See it there too. Anyway, we're obviously gonna have to work on some lighting in here too. I think what we'll end up doing is probably having something go above the track here. But right now, what we have is we need 8 assemblers to do stators, but we're going to do 9, and this 9th one is going to go into the storage. So we need to hook these guys up from below. That's the first thing we're going to do. Keep an eye on that Joel Duggan character in chat. Seems sus. Nice. I see what you did there. Okay, I don't know what that yellow line is for, but we need to bring these guys in line, which means first things first, I need to put in the floor holes, I guess. That's the other thing that has to happen. Thankfully, these all work now. So we can just use the floor holes. They go here. Not there. I'm glad that they fixed the bugs with these. Oh, there's a spot there. We're going to need a way out, so we'll unlock that one. So then now underneath we should have all the markers that we need. And it looks like we were putting the looks like we're putting the copper wire, which is rendering in very strange. That. Wonder if that's a glitch. We're going to put this way, and we're putting them on the right-hand side. Also, is that sunlight coming in from somewhere? It's weird. So we have 18 times 30 coming in. My memory is correct. Which is 540. That is not going to work. Crap. I never thought about that. No. 18 times 20. 360. Right. Okay. That's good. That means we need the Mark 4 belt. Sorry. So that will bring the correct amount of wire down here. And I built those too far away. I mean, I think it'll still work. Oh, I remember why I built them that far away. Okay, because I wanted that to be straight. But hopefully, this will still work. I wish these would not choose a random direction when you click, like, yes, I would like this here. Why are you flipping around to do other places? Do we know if that's a bug on the Q&A site? I really need to articulate my concrete grievance, my concrete customization grievance with a game suggestion on the site. Alright, so this is going to be copper pipes. No, steel pipes. Same idea. We're going to have... That's the right... Yep. Oh, I should have waited to do the main line. Oh well. Is that really where they go? I must have pushed one of these is off. Yeah, that's off. I do find the perspective in the game quite challenging to... Even though you have the guidelines and it was showing me that it snapped to the right place, you can still get things wrong, which is weird. I feel like they should make them a little bit higher, the guidelines. I'm not sure who has always done it and it's been annoying. Which now? What's worse? Oh, guidelines are worse. Yeah, they're harder to see. I think the issue is that they're at belt level, and I kind of want them a little bit higher, but I do like the guidelines that they give you on vertical stuff. I do find that very helpful. Alright, so then we're going to have 15 times 9 is 135. Because previously it was 120, I think, right? I really want to try to keep some skylights in here because it creates really cool, like, shadows across the floor. Originally 120, but we're upping it to 135. So that'll be easy to do. But 135, that means Mark III belts for these guys. Now, we have to... I guess we'll just use the first 9... I guess we'll just use the first 9 constructors on the other side. I'll probably just temporarily paint them. Looks like there's a couple of them that are orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more. So we'll use orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you all at 100%. Oh, no, you're producing 20. So I don't need that many. I need 135. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 120. And I guess we could just make this be 15. I don't remember if we're using a precise amount of steel. I should have made a mental note of that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. And then these ones are going to go the other way. That's very close. Let's do that. So these need to be, unfortunately, this has to be sent the other direction. I hope I can still redo this. That's going to be annoying. I maybe shouldn't have removed that. Oh. I think I'll just have to put these down. How's the music volume? Is it too loud? So it's not letting me snap it. And I think that is going to be... Is that the right height? Yep, okay, cool. So we can just use the... We can use the foundations to put everything back. I guess before I do this, if we're cutting this off here, one option we have is just to run this straight down into the floor. I was going to run it back this way, up here. Actually, yeah, that's probably the better idea. It's probably better to have a floor hole here. Yep, okay. Never mind. Second guessing myself live on stream. I didn't know it was a transformer though. Yeah, so here's the inspiration board we've got going for Metroplex. In particular, I really like this image a lot. And so I'm trying to, as best I can, I'm still making sacrifices and stuff from the design perspective, but you can sort of see if we go outside briefly, you can see... oh, I have to turn on the light to see it, but I've got like the big bay doors sort of set up. It sort of worked. But if we look at like the image in the top right, or the right hand side image, the one where he's standing, he's got these two big chest pieces. So we've got kind of our control room and our storage room right in the middle of his chest. and then we've got these two big kind of chest pieces. We're going to add things onto the side of it as well. And then the front buildings are more like they were necessary factory buildings that are inspired by his feet. So if you look at his feet in the bottom left image, I've sort of taken that kind of design and sort of put it onto these buildings here. It's not exact. It's more of just some fun shape language tweaks. You can see that in the screenshots on Twitter. The top down from the tower. I really wish they would fix the ghost the no show up highlight when you go to delete stuff. Sometimes things just don't turn blue or don't turn your highlight color, and it's spooky trying to delete things that don't highlight. See, this won't snap, which is annoying. Well, there we go. But now it's sliding. Why are you sliding? Okay. So that was 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we do. This is 15. Let's go by. We'll go for 20 for now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Nope. 120. And then this is going to be. Oh crap. Didn't want to delete that. This has to be Mark 3. And nope, we have to go out. Okay. Floor hole. Let's look down here and see what's in the way. That's the export. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to be very, very close. We could always change the export direction on that, though. Oh, that's going down. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's fine. That's fine, we can handle that. So we're going to put this nice and tight. And then add the conveyor lift. And then we can add in the belts back. Make sure they're all straight. Now, why are you not making the thing? Not getting any steel. Okay, something must be up with that connection. Alright, so those are now taking that down here. And then we just have to get this around to here, which is going to be pretty easy, I think. I think if we just face a lift this way, we should be able to just use a belt. Yeah. So there is our proper amounts of steel pipe going in. Del Boy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. And Cosmic Dancer, thanks for the host. I didn't see a host. Legomolas, did I notice that you subscribed with Prime 20 minutes ago? I'm very sorry. Thank you ever so much for the Prime sub. I can't believe I missed that. You've been a regular here for a couple of streams. I really appreciate you hanging out, and thanks for the support. Hope you're still here. Oh, you are. Good. Good. And thanks. I appreciate that. Sometimes when I switch over streams, I get pretty distracted. Especially like introing the new game and talking about what's going on. I sometimes miss some of the bings and the boops. Alright, so this looks awful down here, but that's going the other direction, so that's not a big deal. What I need to know now is why we're not getting... why we're not building things, right? I guess we need to do the export. So that's all this. We need to think about where we want to send the stators. I think it's going to be good to bring them maybe up this way. Although... oh, maybe it's going to be better to bring them down. If we bring them all from right to left down here, then we were more than likely going to have an opportunity to run something this way and bring it over to the other building. Because we could dip it down underneath there. Or we could bring it back up into the main bus. Either way, we're going to have to take it underneath. It's going to have to exit this building and go down, because I don't think we're doing motors in here. I think we're going to do motors in the other building. What are motors used in? So, parts. Don't need them in computers. Don't need them in crystal oscillators. It's only modular engines. And then, of course, to build with. Right? That's the only reason. Trying to find my Twitch Prime thing and had to relink accounts and refresh a bunch, so it was also distracted. Oh, yeah. No, Twitch doesn't make it easy. I appreciate the effort there. Thank you. Really, I don't know. Why are we making 20 motors per minute? I guess turbo motors, probably. There's a bunch of stuff here that I don't have access to because we haven't unlocked tier 6 and 7. So there's probably a reason. I'm sure the wiki told me to make 20 motors per minute. The motors are going to have to go up this way and probably underground about here. So same idea. We'll have mergers, though. Exiting towards me. This position here with a floor hole. We might not go... Don't generally like doing things on the seams. Maybe we'll go here. Being very careful with these to make sure we place them the right way. They added a bunch of new stuff with the patch today too. I want to take a look at that when we get around to doing some building. We'll have to look at the new asphalt texture. So this is going to be a simple belt because there's only 20 per minute. Oops. Cue the random direction. Okay, so we'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that these guys are just doing 20 per minute. I like this track, this music. 5. No, this is stators. What am I talking about? We are making 45 of those. So again, small belt. Nope. I mean, that'll work, but... I do find sometimes I need to just, like, slow down with the clicking. I usually end up redoing less when I take my time. I get excited to get things working. This one is your favorite track. Cool. Do we know if they've made the tracks available to listen to outside of the game? Like, is there like a Reddit post or something? Alright. So these things are just missing their inputs. So now I guess I need to figure out why these guys are not getting any steel. I would imagine there's coal coming in. The steel is being made, but it's not getting... Oh, you know what it is? These were all made when they had the error, so we've got to delete these little belts. How do I... Oh, can I not do that? Yes, we placed all these when we were getting that weird glitch, that clipping error. How's the music volume? I feel like I've asked this already, but let me know. Can I want to delete this little belt. I'm not sure if I can. Is that going to work? No. Oh, yes, it did. Okay. So many lines. So many guides. So that one isn't working. That one's working. That one's working. We might have to replace the ones underneath as well. That's working. That's working. That's working. So why are you not doing your thing? I really don't want to have to delete all the machines. It doesn't look like it's working. That fix it. Okay, cool. So if we run into that again, it's just the top that needs, or the bottom that needs to be switched. Cool, that's good. Did you see the texture changes in Minecraft? Curious to see your opinion on spawn chunks on Monday. QNIPs, yes. It looks like dark oak. The other texture changes were pretty... They weren't like changes so much as they were just like realignments, from what I saw. I haven't seen anything in context, so I really don't know. That tree guy, I like Update 5 quite a bit. Quite a bit. I do find it dark, though. And the snapping is tricky. We've gained soft clipping, but we've got very sensitive snapping. And I'm fixing placement from a bug earlier in a different patch. Yeah. Just making sure all these things are draining. Cool. And with these guys now doing their thing, we should see... Why do we not have any pipes happening? Somewhere something is not working. Probably a floor hole issue would be my guess. Probably a floor hole issue. No, we've got ingots coming up now. That being there. Why is that? That seems incorrect somehow. Right. That exits out this way. This is a brand new thing. All connected. What is going on? There's a belt missing somewhere. There has to be. Nope. Are they just taking that long to fill up? I guess it's a very long line. Oh, here we go. You are slow. That was a problem. I was like, what is going on? Thanks, Sweet Sandy. Great minds, I think. So I think it's just that this doesn't have the same amount on it. That's why it's not full. Pretty sure anyway. There's some pipe production. So some of the pipes are going that way, and that's fine. That's the one that's producing stuff for our inventory. So then this looks like it should be red for now. All of this might change. I'm just doing it for clarity right now. Well, let's make you purple, because you're storage. Even though purple's a Decepticon color. Don't tell Metroplex. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then this one is set to only do 15 per minute. So that's 135. That should all be going down there. Working as advertised. And then, do we see that stuff's going down? I hear things moving. We are building stators. Good stuff. So that means I can copy this up here. Oops. This is 7. One at per minute. Oh, whoops. That's 7:35. And that is don't need that. So that means that stators are now checked. Right? Is it nighttime already? No, middle of the day. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it's the middle of the day. So we currently have all of this is done. And then all of this is temporarily done. So let's do paste, but we're going to change the image to... I haven't fixed this yet either. Nope. I guess I have to go 2 below the one I want. So that's Ligamolest, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I hope it communicates to you folks what we're doing too. Man, is it handy to remember all this kind of stuff rather than looking at a notebook. At least you can see my notebook on the screen, right? So technically we do have one going to storage, so that's also staying. So paste that there. And we don't have that hooked up yet. And we don't have the motors hooked up yet, and we don't have these planned out yet either. Okay. I want the motors first. Why is this? Do you not have a recipe? You're not getting anything. Oh! Here's an idea, Joel. Maybe hook up the tops? Might be handy. It's really difficult in the small space, though. That's what I mean by the sensitive snapping. I find it's too... I shouldn't be able to put something like on top of this lift, you know? The lift hole should be a broader snapping box, I guess. I'm trying to think how they would word it as a programmer, but like the snapping hitbox for the floor lifts is too small. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I'm going painfully slow, this is why. Cerebral Tag, how do you set up your storage system? Like, do you do an entire factory that's just doing stuff for storage, or do you siphon off from your main production line and stick just a hair of production into your storage? Alright, are these all green now? Yes. No. Why are you not playing nice? Should be a lot more pipes coming through. Not left myself a lot of space. Are these not making the right amount? Oh, we're not up to full production yet. That's what's going on. I guess we're still waiting for all of this to come through. So I guess eventually it will be up to speed. Alright, well, in the meantime, we can run, I think I'm going to run this separately into the storage line. Give it an hour or two. Might not be that long. So our main storage line right now has two sides to it, and stators are currently over here. So we just need to connect this into this line somehow. This line right here, but it's going to be easier to connect it over here and just have things go around. This is the main input for, I don't know what, oh, that's our manual. So this is something we could attach it to, or there's this line right here. Oh, so we just need to get it onto the same line as the steel, and then we're good. This line is coming into storage. Okay, well that's easy. That should be straightforward enough for that one storage unit. So we'll just follow this back. Yeah, okay. This should be really easy. I don't have a way up over there. In your defense, nothing in Satisfactory is designed to go particularly fast. That's true. That's true, that's true. Where's the purple one? It is this one, I think. Right next to the stairs. Yes. So you are sending things that way, which is not going to be what you do. You don't even have to be like this. We can just send you straight down. Oop, that's the wrong way. So this is just a regular lift. Does that work? Can I do that? I should be able to do that, should I not? Or is this another glitch? I mean, I really don't care. I have to do it this way. Then I have to do it this way. Might be easier to see anyway. Oh, look, it's right there. That's amazing. We just need a merger. Oh, come on. I thought I had a foundations room. Fine. Alright, well, let's move it sideways then. How far do I have to take it? I guess I probably only have to do... there. Really? Okay. I guess we'll do it this way then. I know it doesn't matter because you can't see it, but it feels very strange to have things like on the seams and not in like one of the main 3 lanes on a foundation. I feel weird not going either center or thirds or splits or whatever. Where is the... oh, there it is there. And I think we'll do the merger first. Is the right line correct? Yep. And this is going to look wonky. Oh, just fits. So eventually that's going to be making stators and sending it into the storage room. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't know what you're talking about, Cosmic. This is just not doing anything yet, but I need to test it. So let's give it pipes. And then we'll wait and see. I'm going to go and take the stators out of my storage. We'll double check, I guess, the back. I don't think I have very many, maybe a couple stacks. Yeah, so we'll take those out. And then we'll go around the back here. Make sure. We've got quartz crystals. We've got stators. So they are going left, overflow, right, none. Okay. Now we wait. I don't think we'll be able to see it. Oh, that might be it right there. As long as I get one. As long as I get one. Is the game really framing? Oh, we got one. Sweet. Okay, so that's working. Done. I'll keep those. Is the game really framing for you in and around the storage room? No. I mean, no more than usual, but I can't tell you whether it's the game or whether it's my computer. I don't know. I've given up. I'm so frustrated with my tech issues. Like, I really just... I'll lose my mind if I spend too much time worrying about it. Is it getting dark? It's almost dark. Where's the train? We'll go grab the train. Alright, so that means that we've got stators going to storage. Check that off. And those are temporary done. This we haven't done. But I want to focus, I think, on the motors. Because that is going to be on the way back to the train. It's still broad daylight. I'm not getting frame stutters, I'm getting frame skips today. Every once in a while, it'll be like a blip, like just a quick, like jit back and forth like that. So yeah, I think we're going to do the motors right here. And we're probably just going to line things up like this. Something like that. It looks like we put the floor holes in the middle. So we could probably put the floor hole in the middle of this one. Is this the music track that I think is weird? This is the one that I think feels like an 80s love song or something. It doesn't really fit. But that goes there. That's not quite the same. Yeah, we're going to want to bump that ahead by a little bit. Yeah, because then the inputs for this could be here and there, or even closer. Which I think that's how we had them over here. The Top Gun track, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, so they're just like a little hair next to it. Right, so that will be motors, and the checklist over here is a lot more simple. But, oh right, we don't have, I set this up before thinking about using the check marks. So we can just maybe do like 3. So all of that's done. Pretty sure. So I don't need these. And then it's just 4 assemblers. It's only 4? Oh, maybe we just put them down here. Are all of these making rotors? And do we have any rotors going to storage? 40 per minute, 10 assemblers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so we need maybe we need 11 of those. Are rotors used in anything? We're done with making those, I think. Unless rotors are used in turbo motors, I think we're okay. So we just have to figure out how to get some rotors into storage. Right now we're putting all of the rotors into storage, and that's not going to work. So we're going to have to add... but I think that's good because we are sending some rods to storage, or to grinders. That means we can probably make an extra couple of machines doing rotors for storage. Looked at the stream time and assumed it was getting dark. I think it's because, and it is now. I think it's because we started off and it was nighttime in the game. You're right. Normally it's every 50 minutes in Satisfactory. Train's coming back. We're going to grab the train. So for folks that are new to the stream, I take a break once an hour. I usually just go zap my coffee, grab a little snack or something like that. And in Satisfactory, we get to ride the break train. I have more to choose from in the other save, but this is the only one that we have right now. But it'll show you the power area where we're doing all of our fuel power. We also need to add more to it because I think we are going to be... Yeah. Yep. Let's... production... Power... Set that to-do list for when we come back. And we're probably going to have to add a refinery. And... probably copper sheets for pipes. Yeah. Cool. I'll be back in about 5 or 7 minutes. Alright, back to business. To figure out, we've got the stators are going into storage. Grab some fuel while I'm here. Stators going into storage, so we need to now figure out how to get rotors into storage. And also, we could probably just tag the motors onto the end. But knowing now we have to make motors for storage too. I don't know whether my number 20 for 20 motors, 20 per minute, I don't know whether that includes storage or not. It probably does. I probably rounded up. Let me just look something up on the wiki for a second here. I think I should be able to share with all of you. Thought this was... Nope, that's not it. Try that again. There we go. Center. So if we just look up motors. And what I like about the Satisfactory wiki is that they give you not only the recipe and the alt recipes that you can sometimes find in the game, but also they tell you what it's used for. So I'm not worried about buildings, I'm worried about other things, like other parts. So it looks like it's mostly used for construction. Needed 2 per minute for modular engines. That's probably where I got 20, because I probably wanted to make 10 of those a minute. They're used in turbo motors. Oh, there we go. 7.5. So I probably wanted to do 14 a minute for turbo motors, plus 2 per minute for the other stuff. Okay, so the 20 per minute does include... That does include storage. Okay, so I don't need more of those. That's good. I'm happy about that. That's good. So really, we can probably just tag the other motor assemblers on the end here. The problem is, do we have room for 4 of them? Maybe? I need stators, or rotors. It's funny. Banner ads on the wiki are royalty-free music for videos in Arcane. Hey, apparently Chrome likes to monitor my browsing. Makes sense. Oh, we're gonna do the power thing too. I'll plan this out and then we'll do the power thing. So we need to figure out, we need one more... Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Where's McScrewgun? Can I fit 4 of these with a space? So yes, I could fit them. if... Oh, okay. That's doable. We could expand that a little bit. So it's definitely possible to fit 5 more down this way. So I feel like that's probably the best thing to do. It's that, or we overclock one of these. But that, at the moment, that feels like a waste of a power shard. We obviously have a number of these guys putting out rods going the wrong direction. I don't know where our rods are coming from for storage either. So this could work out. But it wouldn't be difficult to add just one more. So this is fine. We just need to make more of those for storage. Whoops. And then same thing here. So we're doing 200 per minute, 1,000 per minute. I feel like we're bringing in more than 1,000 per minute. Remember, or maybe we're not bringing in quite enough. Are all of these underclocked? Yes. It's going to take me a hot minute to sort out the math on that, so let's not worry about that right now. The good news is that we can fit the amount of stators and rotors I want. So we can just do the motors down here. Question remains, where do we want to put... We also have this really big gap. Oh boy, do I not want to... I really don't want to mess with that. Yeah, the whole reason I had that big gap there is because it lined up perfectly with the assemblers, or the constructors rather. How many constructors do we have up here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 30. They're each using 10. So it's 10 in, 10 out. So it's 300 rods per minute. And then rotors. Wow, what happened there? They need 20 per minute. So we would just have to take 2 of the constructors, feed them into the same line, and add like a third or a sixth. Wait a minute, no, this will work out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be just another bay of 5. 4 motors and 1 doing stators. Okay. I think that works. So we can just maybe remove these guys. We'll paint this back normal. We haven't checked out the new materials yet either. And how far of a gap do we want here? Maybe just one? It's over by one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had those too far back, so this one actually would fit. Cable. By a hair, it actually fits in this building. Oh look, don't need that. So I'm not sure what else we're going to build in these buildings. They're absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. I wanted cable. Might as well stock up on all the things that we need. Grab 2 of those. Quick wire. Let's grab everything that we need. We need more motors and industrial frames. I don't remember where we keep those. And computers. All right. And then I want to make sure we've got enough copper sheets to do all the piping. It's so strange how it can be so bright in one area and then so dark at the same time. Like, I feel like this should be lighter, you know? I feel like there should be more light bouncing around off the concrete. Definitely getting from some frame skips around here. So, what color would we say a stator is? No, a router. Rotor, not a router. Rotor's kind of a gray. I think motors are kind of a blue. Yeah, so we'll go with bright blue. Can't see them in the dark, even though it's broad daylight. Still can't see what color it is. And I guess we'll go with purple. Well, because that's going to storage, right? That's fair. Cool. So I think that's where we'll do our stator, rotor for storage, motors for everything, and that takes care of motors all on one side of the building. So that's cool. We, however, need to go add some power because we are, I think, we're not quite using battery, but we're real close. Now that everything is on and running. Is the train coming? Or is the train going? Train's going. We need a new train. Transportation. Give me some wheels. Do a green train. Why not? Like night and day, for lack of a better way of putting it. Yeah, I find that I understand that cast shadows are going to be dark with very bright sunlight, but I feel like there's not a lot of nuance to it. Don't let me forget when we get back to the awesome shop that I need to unlock the new stuff. We're going to have more than enough tickets. So I think we actually have to add power to the other refinery. So I think we're at our limit for this one node. Oh, there's power slug out here too. Have to go get that. All right, what are you doing here, Mr. Oil Extractor? 360 per minute. So we could just put another power shard in there. 60. Do we have 6 of these? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So we can add a refinery. That's good. That means that that's going to be a lot simpler. But we don't have a lot of room to add a refinery. That's okay. We'll go this way. It will mean we have to adjust this, but that's doable. Oh, inventory's full. It's probably all the rubber. Let's put a temporary thing here. All right, how much this makes? This makes 40 per minute. Okay. Oh, floating box. Whoops. Looks like they've fixed the colors for the pipes now too, Cosmic. These rings are now the right color. They're not orange anymore. You were going to make fuel, and then we have to get your output sorted. Same thing here. Oh, see, that worked. Doesn't do that on the other side. This needs a flashlight so we can see what the heck is going on. Goes there. And then we need power. So you're adding 40 fuel to the setup. And I have to make sure that these belts are fast enough. So that's 30, 60. That's going to be 120. That's 30, 60. That's going to be 180. So that's all right. And it's sending everything to awesome things. Okay, good. I think that's everything. Oh, no, I have to hook the plastic back up. Rubber. The rubber has to be hooked back up. Where were you? You were over there, so we can just do a lift. A Mark 1. And I'm not going to be fancy about this. How was that? Cool. That'll put the rubber in there. Did I... Yep, the rubber is hooked up. Okay. So that will sort that out. And now I just have to make more fuel. And we've got 6 of these. Why are you yellow? Should be working. That's full. Oh, you're green now. Okay. It must be just the cycle thing. So 40 times 6 is 240. And these guys take 12. $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can add 4 more. Oh, looks like I need rubber before I go do that. Yay, it works. Nice. Do you have beacons on you? There was a crash site over there. I do think I have beacons on me. Yeah. Yeah, crash site, and I need to address the... Oh, what's in there? I'm going to want the rubber. I don't care about concrete. And that can go. Take that. Don't need the polymer. I can just delete that. Okay. So I've just been doing this temporarily. This is what I did in the other playthrough as well. I just lined up a bunch of these. The first thing we're going to do when we switch back over to the Devastator build is create a permanent power plant, because we have the right diluted fuel recipe now in that build. Nope, I don't want that. I want this, and I want zooping, and I need to go 7. So much fun. And then along here, we can just add in Oh, I only brought enough for 4. I need to make 5. What am I short on? Short on rubber. I'm sure I can get 50 rubber. There's got to be 50 rubber hanging in that storage container. Parkour! I want to do some more work with clipping the foundation, not the foundations, the walkways, because check this out. You can clip these to the machines now, and it includes these, right? So you can actually hook these up. If you had them the right distance apart, you can snap these up here, which I think is really cool. They're not the right width, so like they snap over here, but then they don't snap on the back, which is weird. But you could probably line it up so that if you space them out right, it would look really cool. All right, and now we just delete that. Oh, one of these is backwards. Four, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that they've got this snapping stuff taken care of, this sort of thing is a lot easier. So much easier. Because we can just snap one there, and snap one there. There's some weird glitches going on with the piping though. Even though they're the same distance from the pipe, they don't seem to want to do the same thing. Okay, so that's those guys hooked up. Thanos Duggan and you're snapping? Nice. I see what you did there. So we're adding 5. I think that's 650? No, 750 megawatts. Provided that there's enough fuel getting all the way to the end. They are all green. Looks like the pump is doing its work. Which means that now we should have a lot more energy on the go. And they don't look like they're jumping up and down, so that's good. So before we head home, we're going to grab that slug. We're also going to check out that hard drive. See what's over there. I don't have any ammo for my weapon, so unless I can construct some ammo while I'm out here, we might be stuck using whatever Xenobasher we have around. First things first, I should probably heal up. Oh, I wanted to try something. There is a new audio mode. Audio misophonia mode. So apply that. But then I can turn that back up again. Audio equipment volume. Effects volume. Consumables volume. So we can put this back up to 100 just for the sake of hearing it. So with the misophonia mode on, this is what eating sounds like. It's just like a beep. It's like you consume it digitally. So that's cool. Do I have any other food? Just the healing. Whoa, let's not die by getting hit by a train. That would suck. Jeez. Oh, here we go. So, you hear it clearly now. Even at full volume, that's soft. Yep, more accessibility options are always good. I agree. I think we got that, but I don't think there's a beacon on it. Yeah, that's empty. But you're right, there's no crash site beacon that I can see. I hear some guys. Oh, there he is there. Normally it only takes 2. So yeah, I don't see a beacon anywhere. So we'll place one down. Eat Xenobasher. Another one. Jeez. Well, I've got more shells than I know what to do with. Oh, berry. I thought this was a glitch. I thought there was going to be something to blow up around it, but I guess it was just that it wasn't rendering in the fart plants. I don't think there's anything else over here. Oh, there's more bad guys. Just food? Oh, it's one of those. Not exactly worried about that. I definitely need the slug though, because I need there's a couple more copper mines that we have to potentially overclock. Oh, there's something we can blow up. Looks like a slug. Oh, darn it. That's a waste of a Nublusk. Ooh, you're purple. We have to unlock those in the MAM. I don't think we can craft that yet. We have to unlock it first. It sucks because you have to waste a purple slug in order to unlock it. Slimy yet satisfying. Nice. More dudes over here. Don't know what they're protecting. So weird seeing the rocky desert without a giant Devastator build over top of it. Oh, right, we've not tapped that particular node yet. Okay. Time to go back. So those aren't quite producing. I wonder why. Why are you idle? Oh, polymer resin is not exporting? Why not? Glad I saw that. Oh, this one doesn't have a hookup. I would have forgot to do that. Alright, we'll just empty this out. I don't think the train's here. Nope. Transportation. Doink. Oh, I don't have enough for a train? Really? Uh-oh. What do I need? I need a beacon? 5 beacons. Oh, beacons are in my inventory. So I don't need flowers or leaves. And I need heavy modular frames. By the time I do this, the train's probably going to be back. Now, does that give me a choice to make shards? No, it doesn't. Okay. Only the 2 from the yellow slug. So we'll have to sacrifice the other guy. There's the train there. Nice. Gotta go. Why is it showing me the... How come I can't exit out of this? There we go, that's weird. What? Hello game, could you please turn off the... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to save and log out. First I'm gonna get on the train. Sorry about the foggy vision. Oh, I can't access my... Got it. So strange. How do I... Can't change the menu. Yeah, the UI is messed up. I'm just gonna get back to the main base. Sorry for the foggy view. There's no key command that's working. Put your glasses on. No, crap. Weird. That's right, we can grab that other purple slug while we're at it anyway. Thought you were finishing for a second. No, I just, it's, there was a UI glitch and it was we couldn't get the green menu to go away. But it seems to be fixed now. Now, somewhere along here, there is a purple power slug. I'm going to switch to my jetpack. And we'll need... Must be getting close. Nope. There it is. This is not hair-raising at all. I feel perfectly comfortable over the void. Gosh, it's a long way down. That's the new custom grid. Wonder how far off the world grid we actually are. We might be actually on the world grid, or very close to it. That's really cool. I mean, not vertically, but we're real close to the world grid. That's actually quite amusing. Alright, so ladder. And enough with the beeping. It is really creepy out here. Like, in a cool way, but also like, nope. Come home with me, please. Cosmic is sweating. Don't blame her. Also, how is it dark down here in the middle of the day? I was watching Scanvoice play earlier, and he's got a bridge going on across in the same direction. It's got to be something to do with people lining up their foundations in like a perfect east-west kind of way in the grasslands, and then this just happens to be one of the best places to put a bridge. I think his is a little bit further to the left. I think he's using some of the rocks as like supports. Oh, come on, really? Well, I'm glad we got that slug. Knocked that out of the park. Or out of the way. Why do we get the purple slug? So, slugs in the game can be used to make these power shards. Where are they? These right here. And a blue slug will give you 1, a yellow slug will give you 2, and a purple slug will give you 5. And you can use them to enhance and speed up your machines. Specifically, you use them on miners to get more ore per minute coming out of a single node. But we use them mostly to like to get more ore. We don't really use them on machines that often. You'll see in just a second, because we've got to use the MAM. I don't know where I have a MAM around right now, so we're gonna have to place one down temporarily. So we'll have to research the ability to do it first. Like so. Power slugs. So we need a purple power slug, plus all that stuff. And it gives us the ability to now... The analysis of the purple power shards is complete. Please choose a new node in the tree to begin analysis. So now, when we go into our little crafting bench here, we can turn this purple power slug into 5. And that go... Now we have, instead of 4, we've got 9, which is great. And I don't think there's anything else that we need in here. Do it for daytime. Nope, not doing that. Caterium, I don't think we need anything just yet. Supercomputers would be nice. Celia, nutrients, power slugs. Right, that needs crystal oscillators and sulfur stun. So it's only Caterium, I think. Would be nice to have programmable splitters. Mr. Balrog. Hey Joel, heard you played this on the Spawn Chunks. I'm in a bit of a slump with Minecraft, so checking if this would give me anything. I think you'd like it. If you like Minecraft and you're hitting a bit of a slump, then I think you'd really enjoy Satisfactory. We'll put half of these in here. And how am I doing for inventory? Let's do that. Don't need all the copper. I need more concrete, organic stuff we can get rid of. Oh, those are down the other end, aren't they? Whoops. Let's create a new one up here. Plastic and rubber. Yeah, there's a big frame skip right there. Not sure if you guys saw that. But it does happen in this area from time to time, Cosmic. Let's get 2 plastic. And what? Oh, Awesome Shop. We wanted to go to the Awesome Shop. I don't even know where I have that. I guess I have to make it again. Screws. I thought we had screws coming into the inventory. Maybe we don't. 100,555. I didn't even see you come in, but thanks very much. Have a good afternoon. Appreciate it. All right, Awesome Shop time. Bink. Sorry things are so bright. The game is just high contrast and there's nothing we can do about it. Good. I hope your retinas survive this. Mine might not. Walls. Attachments. The hypertube. And we'll unlock the power mounts as well. So that's 5 tickets. Foundations. Fix-it specials. I'm not going to waste any other tickets on those. Architecture. They didn't add anything new. Equipment we don't need. Parts we don't need, I don't think. I guess we could buy supercomputers. 50 for 8 tickets. That's interesting. Customizer. We have a new material. Asphalt. 4 tickets. So I need 9 tickets overall. Somewhere around here there is an awesome sink grinding away, and it's nighttime. Crap. $35 tickets, please, and thank you. I wasn't paying attention to where the manta was. I think we missed it. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna pop up to the AFK platform. I'm gonna take a short break, and I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. If you're new to the stream, I take a break once an hour. I just kind of give my eyeballs a rest, that kind of stuff. But we've got a cool tower to stand up and watch things move around, and get to see the design of the factory coming together as well. Cool. I will be right back. Right. That's a cool looking sunrise. Very cool. I don't remember what we were doing. Got some cool fog underneath the base too. Whoa! Whoa! Ended up coming in pretty hot, coming off the top of that tower. We were working on inventory stuff. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to move a couple things around here. And we need the awesome sink, awesome shop. Thank you, sweet Sandy. Appreciate that. Let's not use all the tickets. I think I needed 9 or something, so we'll leave some of them over here. Yeah, we'll leave 9. Oh my gosh, that's bright. Dark mode, please. Dark mode, please. Attachments. We want that. And we want that. And foundations. Fixed specials, architecture. Equipment, parts, customizer. And that. Total 9 tickets. Buy it all. And then I want to transfer some of this quickly. I try not to do too much of this on stream, but sometimes it just becomes a problem when you've got to walk around and do all kinds of different things. I think that's light from up there hitting the ground. I'm not sure. Now let's put a spare one of these over here. Grab those. Oh man, I'm telling you, I wish I could figure out where the screenshots are sorted. I know where they are in the early access version, but not in the experimental. So let's just put... I don't remember how this was sorted. We've got... That's our important gear. Let's put these, those... in there, and then we'll put this stuff in here. I think we had like organic stuff all in one. I think that should be good. Don't need those. Gonna need more beams and pipes. And let's go check out the new asphalt. Somewhere's where the sun is shining. We can actually see what's going on. So this is just a regular concrete here. And if we... Customizer, this is the default color. Which is not... I don't think this is the factory default. somewhere I thought they had the fix-it defaults, but we can't select them because of the way that the selection is bugged. So I've got no way of knowing. Yeah, because these ones I don't think you can delete. Concrete primary, foundation primary. Yeah, so that selects 2 above it. So I've got no way of actually getting those. Listening to this with headphones today, and their audio quality and transfer is really impressive. Oh, cool. Like the headphones? My screenshots are sorted under Documents, My Games, Factory Games, Screenshots. Yeah, that's where mine should be too, and they're not. Like, I can't find it. I don't know why it's not showing up. And I've got admin privileges, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, in the customizer, we now have a new material, asphalt, which looks like concrete on the sides, I guess. That's cool. What does it look like if we build something up higher? So, concrete. And so asphalt only affects the top of it. And I was talking with, I think it was you, Sweet Sandy, in chat earlier in Discord, and you can't change the color of the asphalt. But I wonder if that means that you can change the color of the sides. Yeah, you can totally change the side color, just not the top color. Unless the top color is turning yellow and I can't tell. Nope, those are the same. Sides are different. Yellow and red-ish. But the tops are the same gray. Unless you make them black, maybe? I wonder if that's now darker. Hold on. Materials. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 materials now. Let's put 5 of these in a row. Let's do it in a way that the sun is shining on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's already asphalt. We will get ourselves up a little bit higher. That's all 3 of them. Now what do all 3 of them look like if they're painted black? That changed a little bit. This changed the top of it. This didn't even change at all. Like, that's white, or almost white. That's white. But then black is just ever so slightly darker than gray. I don't know why they do that. And those are the whites. So again, it looks like the sides of this take on the exact same as the concrete, but the top didn't look to change. No. So the top doesn't change. Okay. Roads and bridges, yeah. Well, I'm thinking we could probably use them here. This is feeling very samey, and I don't like the grid, so I was hoping we'd be able to change it to a slightly different color, but if we just go ahead and choose the material, it only costs concrete. I mean, it's easy to change back if we don't like it. I mean, it's shiny. Everything in the game is super reflective. That doesn't seem to change. But then if we use the colors and patterns and did... They still don't have a single dotted line, which is annoying. I guess we'll use the solid line. So you can see it's putting a line along the side there. And then if we wanted to, we could put maybe a dotted line down the middle. And then what I would do is I would change the color. It's the secondary color in the customizer that affects your line color. So this is not quite white, but it's 6. Maybe it's in shadow. Maybe we just end up doing something custom here. I don't want to do yellow. I feel like that's too our world. We'll do white, maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter. Whoops. This is a short test. All the glare. Obviously I missed a spot. That's kind of cool. And then we could add things in like crosswalks and stuff. Because we've got these 2 doors here. And I feel like we could have like a... There's a pattern that is like a large crosswalk. Just adds a little bit of detail, you know? Some fun stuff. Oh, we missed a color swatch. It's too bad that you can't do like dotted lines on one side and certain patterns on the other. I feel like they've not quite given us enough in that situation. Because you want this to stay on the side. I guess that makes sense. It's just weird that this kind of just evaporates into nothing. I would kind of want... Oh, I see what they did. Okay. I think I would have centered those myself. Yeah, I imagine they're going to look nice. Let's just do a quick... I'm not sure how far away they render, actually, now that I think about it. But one of the images, I think I have it still queued up. There's like dotted lines and stuff in the image. I think they're red in some cases, or yellow. But that was like, it's a toy design, so it's meant to kind of reflect, you know, earth and asphalt and yellow lines and stuff. But you can't see the dotted lines because of the glare. You'd be able to see them if I ran them all the way down, though. Crosswalks show up. Adds a nice bit of detail. I like it. Let's try one side and see what it looks like. Always easier to do this with the boots on. Blade Runners. And then we'll do solid lines. Sorry, dotted lines. At least the dotted lines are big. I don't find that the I don't find that the side lines are thick enough. I want the edge lines, the solid lines, to be thicker. Oh, I missed one. At least it shows up really easily. It changes the color back. That's the other thing I find kind of a pain in the butt. I know it doesn't cost you anything, it's just like an extra click, but when they when you change the material back, it changes back to the default. It doesn't remember the color. Take it easy, McScrewgun. Good to see you. How am I doing for... Okay, I got some of those. And I guess down here we could do some cool stuff where, like... I think we could change this. To that. I don't know. Doesn't necessarily need it. I've never seen anything like that in a street. Normally there's like some sort of different thing. Patterns. That's neat. Could use the global swatches, but that would mess with the factories. It depends. Like, I find that it's not that the global swatches, it's not that it's the global, it's the fact that the concrete paint doesn't act like you expect it to. Yeah, that adds a bit of detail. I quite like it. I don't know. We might not keep it white because I'm remembering now that we've got to have these white signs across the edge here, so that might be too much. Might be too much. I find this track really repetitive, and it's louder than all the others. Interesting. Cool. Well, we've got time to sort that out. right. Grab a little bit more of the color. In case we need those again. And I have to work on the export of the stators. Right, right. So we fixed this. This is going to storage. Cool. Excuse me. Now, why are these guys yellow? Because they're not getting enough. I'm not sure why the production is so slow on this. We've given it plenty of time to ramp up. I wonder if I'm just not making enough iron or steel. Well, let's see. What do we need? We've got all of these are doing beams, so that's 60 per minute. Thought I did the math on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 times 60 is 720. Then we've got this guy doing 20? Why are you doing 20? That's 750 now. And then all these guys, well, this one we'll leave last. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 720. Oh yeah, we're not making enough steel. 720 plus 360. It's over 1,000. 1,080. So I need like 1,100. And I'm only making like 690. How did I make that mistake? Because that's our coal. We don't have more than that coal coming in, right? $45 per minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 720. This guy at the end is not making a full load though. $15 per minute. 15 times 16. No, 15 times 45 plus 15. 690. So that's my 690. So yeah, I've got not nearly enough happening up here. With all the beams I'm not using, that's the problem. So even if all of these things were at full capacity, we're not making enough. So I need to remove a bunch of these beams. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to shut them off. It's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 30. $180, so it's 202.5 with this guy. 232.5, and then we've got 690 minus 232.5. 457. 457 divided by 60 is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to put all of you guys on standby because I'm messed up. What's a good color for standby? Like dark gray maybe? Going to start to push things down a little bit faster. Oh, it won't matter because this is all going to get backed up. Okay, so we just need to... These are splitters. We need a merger. Oh, right there. Of course, it's not going to snap for me. Wonder why I made that mistake. Thanks, Cosmic. Thanks, Hannah. I'm glad that you guys like it. Take good care, Sweet Sandy. I know it's getting late for you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks ever so much for the help with the modding and just being a member of the community. Glad to have you. Alright, so all these guys are shut off. Let's change the color of these two. Just so we know what's going on. So I'll have to somehow get more coal in there, and I don't know how to do that without faster belts. Because we've maxed our coal in the area without bringing it in by truck. With the exception of maybe shutting down the coal power plant, which I don't want to do. Vorin, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks also to Dragon Jude MC, if you're still here. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, so now we need to do the stator output has to go over to the motors. So we have to figure out where those are underneath everything. Haven't even suggested pink. I think it would be a really fun thing to do if I ever restart. Like if I was to do things over again with, say, like Satisfactory, the full release, you know, start over again. I wouldn't build big factories. I would build a bunch of little ones all over the map. Like each factory would do its own thing. I think it would be really cool to continue on with the Transformer theme, but choose a different Transformer for every build. And maybe divide the map in half and do like Decepticons in one end and then Autobots in the other. You know, that could be really cool. So here is our first motor factory. If I want to put it in this location, I don't see why not. We still have a little bit of room here. Oh, did I? Is this? I don't know if this is farther out than the other one. It is. Okay. I was going to extend that by a block, I think. So this might still be extendable. That's not a word. I don't care. It drives me nuts that I've had to have the headlight on the entire stream to just see what I'm doing. In my wide open air bases, it's too dark to see anything. So yeah, I guess I don't want to push it too far. We could have another layer here. I could make that call now. But at the same time, I'm no longer using that machine. Like, this is not even being used for anything now, so I don't necessarily need this space for extra stuff. I think it was just a nice even number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's why I did it that way. And they fit nicely as well. So we could make the decision to just extend this by a block, which would give us more wiggle room. Dozens of satellite factories, it's great, cool. Is it time consuming traveling from them? If you're using the trains, not so much. You can also use hypertubes. If you take the time to set up the networks take a while to set up, but once you've got them set up, it can be pretty easy. The thing about the trains is that you can tell it to go to a specific station and then like walk away and go get a cup of coffee. And it'll just, you don't have to drive it manually. You can set up train routes, even for your personal trains. Like, people will often set up a train station that's just for their own personal transportation, in addition to one that's running cargo. Because what I think I'd like to do here is extend this by a block. Or a block, I'm talking Minecraft, by a foundation. And so that means that this doesn't have to change, but it could. Oh, come on. I find it so annoying that you can just not quite leap at full height. But if I did this, move this wall. Then that gives us some room around the back of the machines. We could also make it a little bit wider. Not a lot of room, but a little bit. So I say we go ahead and make that call, because this just seems like such a nice solution. So the input for these guys is going to have to be here. Starting with you. So then this is where the stators have to come in, along with the rotors. The rotors are over there, and they're currently going the other direction. We need to switch that around. Bring them all down this way. So it'll come out of here. We'll just put a temporary little block there. And we'll have to send those into not this one, but these ones. That's going to be tricky. So rotors, motors. Let's put the motors here. Alright, so if these are rotors, what are these? That is the tail end of rotors, so that's actually going to connect to this guy. We don't have a lot of room. Oh no, it's the wrong way. Oh, I see. This connected to the it's connected to the actual splitter. That's fine. So that's going to be our rotor input eventually. And then this is going to be the input for the stators, because I think I'm going to send the stators down towards this end. I don't remember how I was going to do that. It's difficult when you have to move things across the base like this because you can't like see where you're going. So which direction are these guys going in? That way. And then I was going to send them underneath. I think we're going to send them the other direction. I think we're going to send them the other direction. Yep. Nice that we're making satyrs, though. Yeah, okay. I didn't do anything down there. It's good. Can I just place the merger here? Is that going to work? Well, it helps if I place it in the right position. Looks like no. I'm going to have to replace all of these too. Okay. Make sure it's not the purple one. See, this is the funny thing about the game is I find that you have to think like 3 steps ahead of yourself, otherwise you end up redoing a lot of things. So grab this and go that direction with it. Because we just did this today, I think. I think this was one of the early things we did on the stream. Oh yeah, I've put stuff on the wrong belts before too. That's a real pain in the butt to fix. Again with the very sensitive snapping. And this is all under 60. So it's just a matter of hooking these back up again. Oops, that's the wrong way. Cool, so that will bring back this, and we will just go, I guess, all the way down to the floor. And this way. Now I'm going to figure out where we're coming in for the motors. Where's the hole? It's somewhere near here. I don't remember. Don't remember what those are for. I think that's the gap in the floor. Yeah, okay. So the hole is way over here. Motors need to come up. Or stators need to come up here. Whoops. See, figuring all this is challenging. Oh yeah, it's definitely, there's part of it is a puzzle game. There's definitely part of it that's a puzzle game. I was close. I wasn't too far off. So you notice that I haven't been able to hear any music for the last little while, and that's because I turned down that one track that was too loud, and I can just so faintly hear that silly Top Gun song in the back of my head now. They've just a little bit of music, a little bit of work left to do on the music, I think, in terms of the balancing. Hopefully they're going to add more tracks too. It is good most of the time. So the question is, do we want to run across the main bus? I'm going to say yeah, we probably do. So I'm going to grab these guys. Out to there. And then 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll just go to here. Oh, what just happened there? Off by one. It's cool that the line showed you right away. Question is, do I want to turn? I think rather than cutting straight across here, I'm going to turn and run down the side. We could just use the main bus, really, along this level. That might be the better way to do this. And then just make a hard right turn here. So that's in the middle of that lane. Let's go, we'll use this lane. Three, 4, 5. Not that way. I guess it doesn't matter if it's on the outside lane. Oops, the outside lane. And all of this doesn't matter. You can't see it, but it really helps later on down the line if you decide that you need to find something. It makes it so much easier to track, easier to figure out where things are. Now we need to figure out where the floor hole is going to be. Looks like... Oh, you can build those just on their own. That's cool. Can you do... Yeah, it looks like you'd have all the pieces. Can you do upside down asphalt? Yes, you can. Okay. We might change the material underneath our base a little bit. That could be kind of cool. Floor hole. This. It's coming down the middle, right? So we'll go in the middle here. I don't see that being a problem. Go to... That might actually be able to reach. Right, so that's those hooked up. I originally thought that was coming the other direction, but changed our mind. that is on the right hand side, so we'll do one here. 2, 3. I'm making 4 of these. Nope. 2, 3, 4. Nope, that is obviously wrong. One of these is off. It is you. It's both of you wrong. Why am I getting a line for different things? I wish there was a range. Nope. Why does this not line up? That's straight. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can get this done. It's an intake, 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 and intake. And same thing over here. We've got, which, it's giving me a green line for several different positions, which I don't find very helpful. See, like, this is not... I find this probably one of the most frustrating things about the game. The fact that it's not giving you the correct snapping point. Let's just do this. That's that one. That's that one. 3, 4. So that's going to be the rotors coming out of that. This guy is going to be doing rotors on his own. Oh. Did I put that in the wrong spot? Yeah, that can't be there. That's going to have to be over here. I forget that there's going to be floor holes here. Hold on. Oh. Save game lag. So this needs to be filled in like that. And then this is going to have rods and screws. Does this get more than it needs? Just barely. So we might be able to just put those in temporarily. Let's still have to clear it with the other line. So this is going to turn around. The input for this is going to come on this side. And then we've got to put the floor hole here. And we'll just bring this down. Face it this way. There. That should bring the stators up, I think. I hope. Taking their sweet time, aren't they? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We should probably tell these guys to make motors. The power thing is easy. Just remove foundations. I've done this a couple times on stream before. It's just a matter of using the architecture bits to find the right spot. One more. And I think it's 2 spots over from the edge. 1, 2. No. I didn't think it was 4. Maybe that was in the other spot. One, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. That's done, and this one is not done. Power node. I always laugh. 1, 3, 4. Scan Voice calls these nipples little power nipples. It always makes me chuckle. It's such an odd thing to call them. Oh. Which, why is that in a different position? Oh, I guess they're just a little bit behind. Is that how these are as well? Are these, like, off? No, those are lined up. Why are these straight up and down? They're in the same position. Why is this snapping in a different way? Is the beam snapping differently? Yeah, once it's hurt, it can't be unhurt. It's very funny. I'm a little bit perplexed as to why these are not in the same position. I guess they do angle a little bit forward. I thought they were straight. Okay, so that's right. That's the right one. But that's not. If these are off, I'm going to be rather annoyed. That, and then last one. Now there should be a power node right there. Connect you guys up. And you should all be powered. This is going to be making rotors currently. Cool. That's doing that. And what's missing is the rotors. Are the rotors getting up into the machines? No, because we haven't hooked them up. Right. Nope. I want just regular. Why are you not making the nice noise? There we go. Nope. Yeah. Cosmic, can we make a note to like force me to write some suggestions on the QA site for the way that these conveyor lifts snap? Or at least check to see if anybody else has said, like, could you maybe make the snapping be a little bit less touchy and perhaps stop randomly rotating things in the game? I find it a very odd, quote-unquote, feature that when you're trying to put something down in a game very specifically, that the game has a feature that auto-rotates in a different direction every time you put something down. Alright, export is right there. I'm really happy that we're done with the motors now, or just about. So all of these will just get regular old lifts. Okay. And so I'm not worried about the purple one right now. We'll just focus on these. We'll definitely be taking the merger out in that direction. I wish that these guys gave you a little box. You know how like your machines will give you a little white box? I think that the splitter should also have a little white box for them. Yeah, we'll leave that one as it is. So then this just comes up to here. Nope. And then this is going to go back to storage, and I'm not really too concerned about where and how. So let's just put this temporarily. We'll just put in a floor hole. Right there. And hey, look, it's right next to where they come in. Perfect. I think we'll just run right down this way. I'm annoyed that that's almost centered. Now let's do it here. Yeah. But this just has to get back over onto that line right there with a merger. That shouldn't be too difficult. Feel like we can fit a merger in here probably. Go down this way. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. And we should be able to just put a merger right here. Oh, it's not snapping. Oh, is that off? That's off. Whoops. I want you there. There we go. Oh, I'm out of plates. I was like, that should work. Why is it not working? Dear Coffee Stain, could you maybe have made the snapping a little less sensitive? For the gorillas that play your game, could you reduce the nuance just a little bit? Please and thank you. That and that. I'm really happy that we're just about done with this because it means that I can focus on a few other things. This the right way? I don't know. It's a weird thing to be just out in the middle of nowhere. There's the merger. I might have to break down and put lights down here. Right, so that is the motor output going into storage temporarily. So the only thing missing now is the stator, no, the rotor input has to be redirected because these are all going the wrong way. There is a giant hole there, McScrewgun, for your VOD watching pleasure. Oh, all of these have to be switched around. We'll leave the floor hole there. Gosh, putting these down here was probably a bad idea in hindsight. It's very tricky to do all this in the dark. I wonder if I should leave those down to make sure. Don't remember where that floor hole is. And so it's on that particular. Yeah, it's easy to see if you leave the lifts down, you can see the green arrows. I know we have to redo them, but at least when they're down, we can see what's up. Does anybody know if there's a way to increase the chime noise? I know you can turn it down with like factory effect settings, but I haven't I don't think they've given us a way to change it. Alright, that needs to change. This is gonna have to switch. I don't remember how many of these are making. Oh, did I just delete? No, darn it. These are doing 4 per minute. So 25, 10, 40. So we got the belt speed is fine. You wouldn't think that I knew that the sun was out. That's done. Then we just have to do the same thing here. But we have to click in the right spot. That's done. Done. Well, I guess maybe in the future it might be worth it to place the lifts first. You guys all making things now? Exporting. There they go. This should go into these blue ones. And we should start to see guys all turn green. Don't need an annoying spotlight on anymore. Born is 10 times more difficult with caffeine than the blood splitting. Well, I've had like 4 cups of coffee today, so that could be a problem too. The sun is out where, right? It's dark here. It's 8 p.m. now. There's the first green. Making motors. Making motors. Are you getting rotors? Maybe I didn't hook up the belt. Very possible. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Get 2. Okay, so now I want to go and double check. I'm going to see if we can get the motors out of our storage system and see that we're getting motors into the storage system. I thought you don't drink coffee? I thought you drank coffee, Hannah. Motors are here. And we're going to take those out. And then hopefully we'll just get motors coming back in. Hope your Saturday has been to your satisfactory. It has indeed, Pyro TG. It has indeed. Are we getting motors at all? Yes, motors. Motors. Motors are on the belt. Motors are on the belt. Zoom! There goes the first motor. I think I saw it come out. So we should be getting motors. This is going to be temporary. We're going to eventually send the motors somewhere else. But for now, we no longer have to worry about running out of these because we need them for all kinds of stuff. Sweet. Excellent. So I have to redirect the rotors, but that's not going to be hard. That one little purple machine there. I keep on having to remind myself that this is my experimental build, and I'm meant to be messing around as opposed to making like perfect things, but I guess if you practice here, then when you go to make it in a more permanent save, then it's all the better. 40 per minute, 40 per minute. Yep. Doink. Copy signs. Paste. And we're doing stators to storage. Copy. Paste. And then this goes to storage. Keep on wanting enter to finish the job. So we've got think, think, think. This is done, but not quite done. That's temporary. That's ready to go. This is in progress. What was I using for that? The door, maybe? Right. Well, red's fine. Cool. So the only thing really left to do is just get that little extra... this guy right here, the purple guy, making rotors, and that's not anything crazy. I can do that in between streams. Yeah, this guy right there. Very cool. Well, I have to go grab myself some dinner. I hope that you've all enjoyed the streaming day. We started off with some Minecraft, ended up in some Satisfactory, got a fair bit done from a logistics standpoint, and we created a few things. I think maybe the next time I stream from this save, I'll do a little bit more building, try to wrap things up, make it look pretty. I like the asphalt. It's cool. I think we're going to extend this design that we've got out here in the front. We put in like a crosswalk and a dotted line and stuff down through here. I think we will see if we want to continue that. They don't render in very close to you, which is strange. Yeah, I think moving that over to this side and making it balanced and trying to make this feel like a little bit more like a road and stuff like that will be cool. It'll help differentiate it from like the tops of the buildings and the concrete and whatever. I think it'll be very cool looking. We don't really have any vehicles coming up through here, at least not yet, but that might change as well. I'm really happy with the way that the stators came together. I'm confused as to how I made the giant mistake over here with the math on the iron production. I'm not sure why I did not think that that was a thing, but we've got it sorted by turning off a few of the machines, and it looks like we might be back up to speed over here. We get a lot of yellow lights. Still short on the steel, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck is going on, because that does not look like it's working correctly at all. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me, folks. We're gonna pass you on to somebody else playing Satisfactory. It looks like Sporkerific is looking the best for the raid, so we're gonna send you on over there. Another chill stream. Great personality, and also working in Satisfactory, so you'll be looking at more of the same, but from a very different point of view. And if I remember, her factory is teal. It's very cool looking. You can listen to the Citadel Cafe at thecitadelcafe.com, free podcast all about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. You can listen to the other podcasts I do, the Spawn Chunks, at thespawnchunks.com. That's about Minecraft. You can support the stream if you choose by using a tier 1 Prime Gaming or patreon.com/JoelDuggan. They all lead to the Discord. We all hang out and talk about nerdy stuff all week long and in between streams, so it's a lot of fun. That's it for me, folks. I will see y'all tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -4 for more Minecraft from the Citadel server. See you then. Bye for now.